We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, and today we have a light slate here for baseball. This is going to be a quicker stream. We have 7 MLB games and we have 1 NFL game. So a total of 8 games for this entire slate. So we'll probably be done by like 10:30ish or so. The shows on Mondays and Wednesdays will now be 10 a.m. I do have classes starting at 12, so doing 12 to 11 to 12 o'clock shows do not work for me. Should be a fun slate though, a light one, but generally the light slate master to my left here generally does pretty well in these slates. So should be a fun one. But you guys know, as always, before we go and break down this slate, we will be looking at yesterday, if I can ever speak, to recap what happened in yesterday's slate. And in baseball, I went 4-3, and not a bad day here in baseball. Did cash our best bet of the Braves run line. That one was a nice little cash here. I believe we went 4-1 on premium plays. The only one that didn't hit was the Astros run line. Then I did cash Cincinnati first 5 run line, Houston first 5 run line, and Cleveland first 5 run line. Houston first 5 run line cash. The full game did not. The Dodgers, Rockies, and the Astros team total did not cash for me. So overall, 4-3, 3-3 in video plays, but 4-3 overall. Positive day in baseball. And me personally, I pushed on NFL, but I cashed the NFL play that if you bet it at the line that that the show was at yesterday. You guys cashed the Giants as well, plus 5.5. They won by 4, so I pushed my plus 4, but we cashed the plus 5.5 for the Giants yesterday. So overall, not a bad day for the MLB. So and a break-even day basically for me personally in NFL. But for the video plays, we cashed the play on that. So how was yesterday for you, though, Tom?
Good. Before I jump into yesterday's recap, because it was a good one. I will say I was quite happy with yesterday. We'll eventually post a community post and everything about our scheduling and everything. So Mondays and Wednesdays now will be 10 o'clock. Tuesday and Thursdays will be 11 o'clock, and it will be me and Detroit Lenny for the Earle Sports Bet Show. And then Friday back to 11 o'clock, Nick will be here. And then come football season, either college and NFL, Saturday and Sundays will be 10 o'clock as well, because those might be a little bit longer shows. Just until the end of baseball season, probably by the end of baseball season, we'll be getting into NBA and all that stuff. So expect a little bit earlier shows so that we can really have a little bit more timing, just so that we don't run into Higgs' show too much and all that stuff. So we'll post a community post of everything, our complete schedule, and everything you guys need to know. So just stay tuned for that. You guys are dope. Let's get it. But for yesterday, yesterday was another solid day. Obviously our best bet on picks and parlays was that Braves run line that cashed nicely.
And the Orioles have now lost 18 straight games.
Correct. We also had the Cincinnati Reds as one of our premium plays. That one cashed. I also bet that one. I had the over in the Mariners game. That one pushed. I had the over in the Brewers game. That one hit in the top of the 9th. Very nice there. I had the Kansas City Royals. Nice little cash there. I had the San Francisco Giants as well. Nice cash there. My only baseball loser yesterday was the Arizona Diamondbacks game to go under, and it went over in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. So that one kind of sucked. But other than that, though, baseball was a good day. And then both the unders hit in the NFL last night. So another 2-0 day. I think it was a 8-1 play preseason. No, because that's right. There was the Patriots that game, and then there was the
Thursday Friday games.
Yeah, there's the Thursday Friday games that were not particularly pretty. Yeah, I missed the first 4-5 plays, but the Saturday Sunday game, 8-1 for preseason football, and we got one more game today, so ready to go over it, ready to make some money. Unfortunately, there was no Counter-Strike to this, nothing to wake and cash with, except for yesterday was a not profitable Counter-Strike day. I don't know what's going on with G2. They lost again to OG. Sinners lost to Complexity. And I did get 4s right against Virtus Pro. But other than that, a 1-2 Counter-Strike day. So hopefully turn that around too.
All right. But we will get into the slate now. We are starting it off here 110. The Texas Rangers are at the Boston Red Sox for this matchup. This is a makeup game from August 22nd, so yesterday. They just pushed it to Monday here. That's why it's a 110 game. Minus 270 for the Red Sox, plus 241 for these Rangers, a total of 9.5 in this game. Plenty of money coming in on these Rangers, as the Red Sox last night were around minus 315. They are a minus 270 now, so 45-cent drop here for the Red Sox. Colby Allard takes on Nathan Eovaldi in this matchup here. Where are you looking to get started on this slate?
Yeah, I started by passing. Colby Allard has not been good this year. He's got a 3-10 record, 4.88 ERA. Did get a win this last time out, but not necessarily anything I'm interested in. On the other side, Nathan Eovaldi, I think he did have a good start his last time out, correct? Yeah, 2 earned runs, 7 hits in 5 innings. 1 earned run in 3 hits in 7 innings his time before, and then got absolutely blown up against Toronto his start before that. But his last 2 starts have been fairly consistent. I think he has another good start, especially at home. He's got a lot better home numbers than he does road numbers. There's just no way I'm laying a minus 286 on them. Their run line is borderline crazy as well. Minus 160 for the run line.
If you refresh it, it's minus 270 and a minus 155.
Still, I don't care. Those are still really, really wide numbers I'm not interested in. And if I was interested in Texas, I'd miss the line. So I'll have way too many plays for today. I believe I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 plays on a 7-game slate. So nothing from this game now.
Yeah, looking at this matchup here, Allard is 3-10 on the year with a 4.88 ERA, a 1.19 WHIP in 94 innings pitched, 79 strikeouts and 18 walks. On the other side, Eovaldi is 10-8 with a 3.91 ERA, a 1.20 WHIP and 138 innings pitched, 140 strikeouts and 26 walks. And looking at this one here, yes, tons of money has come in on these Red Sox, and I was expecting some a much wider line here for the Red Sox for the first 5 innings, to be completely honest. You can get first 5 run line for minus 180. That'd be a lean. I think the Red Sox lineup should absolutely dominate Colby Allard today. It shouldn't even particularly be close. It would be a lean towards the Red Sox here at the first 5 run line price, but I'm not getting involved with the team that's been meh the last few 10 games at 5-5. Granted, yes, they are playing the Rangers, who are 3-7 in their last 10 games, but I just don't see a need to be on the Red Sox here today at the 110 game. I feel like this is the degenerate special in this one, a wide line, and just something I just don't need to target. So I'm overall passing on this game, be a lean towards the Red Sox today.
Maybe even a lean towards the under because of Texas offense.
I don't know. Colby Allard does not give me under vibes.
I'll say.
All right, we're going to move on here to the next matchup. We have the ultimate bum fight of the day. The Pittsburgh Pirates are hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a minus 125 for the Pirates. It's a plus 115 for the Diamondbacks. A total of 9 in this game. We're getting Humberto Mejia and Will Crow, the pitching matchup in this one. And looking at these pitchers, we have nothing from Humberto Mejia. This is his first start of the season. On the other side, Will Crow is 3-7 with a 5.23 ERA, a a 1.57 whip, an 84 and a third innings pitched, 79 strikeouts, and 42 walks. And for me here, I don't want to get involved at all in this game. This is an absolute stay away spot for me here. It'd be a lean towards the Pirates' first 5 run line, strictly because this Arizona team is, I think, one of, if not the worst road team in the MLB at 14 and 47. Absolutely horrible road team here. I mean, the Pirates are no better at home at 24 and 35. So this is a bum fight. Two bad teams in bad form. Or, I mean, the Diamondbacks are in okay form, but they're bad teams that you just do not need to get action on this game.
What, you're not going to be betting on the NLCS preview? That's kind of weird, Nick. No, okay. I passed on this game as well. I don't see how you bet on this game. We got nothing on Mejia. The only thing we got is that this will be his first start of the year. Previous to this, he's pitched in 2020. He made 3 starts. He's 0-2, 5.4 ERA in 10 innings, 6 earned runs, 13 hits. I don't know enough about this guy. These two teams suck. Why would we? Yeah, I think Higgs sums it up pretty much. Why even bet on Arizona Pirates game? 2 garbage teams. I totally agree with you. Nothing good there. There's no reason to be betting on this one.
I think the only way you can really look at that game is maybe look at Pittsburgh strictly on a Coors Field fade, because Arizona is leaving Colorado, and generally teams, even the Rockies, do this as well. They struggle on their first game away after they leave the Denver air. So it would be a definite lean towards Pittsburgh for me. They're at home, and it's Arizona on the road. So I'm saying it's a lean towards Pittsburgh. I'm just not putting my hard-earned money on this.
Yeah, if you are betting on this game, please make sure you get on your phone and dial 1-800-GAMBLER, because you might have a problem with that one. How about the over-under in the Red Sox? I guess it would be a lean towards the over or nothing, like Higgs said, because Kobe Aller, not good. Nathan Eovaldi has the ability of getting hit.
Okay, I meant to click that as a scroller.
Higgs hitting home with the facts correct.
Yeah, because if you're looking at betting this game, if you look at the scroller on the bottom, that should help you. Some numbers we're looking at for that Pittsburgh versus Arizona game.
Yep, sounds good. I will have a play on this next game, though.
Yeah, looking at this next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox here at the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a -112 here for the Blue Jays. It's a +102 for these White Sox, a total of 8.5 in this game. Lance Lynn, Alek Manoah, your pitching matchup in this one. You said you're looking at getting involved in this one. What are you doing in this game?
How could you not back the potential AL Cy Young Award winner at essentially a pick'em price? That's where I'm going with this one. I grabbed the White Sox. I know they're in Toronto. I know Manoah has been pitching well. I mean, he did not pitch well his last time out. 6 earned runs and 6 hits in 3 innings against Washington, who's not particularly good. But other than that, 2 runs in 5 innings, 2 runs in 4 innings, no runs in 7 innings. So he has been pitching better as of late. But I can't go against Lance Lynn. You're getting the White Sox at a really good price. I know the White Sox are coming off of a bad series against the
Rays.
The Braves.
Rays against the Rays.
But it's hard for me not to back Lance Lynn at a pick'em price. So I grabbed the Chicago White Sox at -107 for this one.
Yeah, looking at this matchup here, White Sox. I mean, I don't hate it. Taking bets, he throws his belt. Yeah, looking at Lance Lynn here, he is 10-3 with a 2.26 ERA, a 1.07 WHIP, and 123 and 2/3 innings pitched, 141 strikeouts, and 40 walks. On the other side, Alek Manoah is 5-2 with a 3.34 ERA, a 1.08 WHIP. 62 innings pitched, 73 strikeouts, and 22 walks. Also, let's see, Lance Lynn is a -120 to win the Cy Young Award. Robbie Ray is 8-1. Just giving you the idea of that there.
I don't know. That makes sense. Sorry.
Yeah. But looking at this matchup here, I pass on it in general. There is one spot I would be leaning towards if I were getting involved in this game, and it's that first 5 under. One thing that's really surprised me is how big Rogers Center has been playing recently, and all the unders that have hit in these Toronto games, because this Toronto Blue Jays has a really strong offense, but that stadium's playing super big right now where nothing's getting out and not many runs are being scored. It'd be a lean towards that under for first 5 under 4.5 here. It is a -120. That would be my only lean in this game. The Blue Jays have gone under in 3 straight, but on the other side, the White Sox enter this game going 5-3-2 in their last 10 games and over in 3 straight. So it'd be a lean towards that first 5 under for this game. I just didn't get involved in this one.
No, I got you. It's a smaller slate, so it makes sense. We'll move on to this one.
Yeah, this is a game I really wanted to get involved with, but just lines weren't there. We have the New York Yankees at the Atlanta Braves in this one. A -107, -103. Pick 'em. Perfectly lined. A total of 9 in this game. Jordan Montgomery versus Huascar Ynoa, the pitching matchup here. Jordan Montgomery 4-5 with a 3.77 ERA, a 1.20 WHIP, and 119 in the 3rd innings pitched, 121 strikeouts, and 37 walks. On the other side, Ynoa is 4-2 this season with a 2.70 ERA, a 1.02 WHIP, in 50 innings pitched. He has 54 strikeouts and 12 walks. And looking at this matchup here, I love this matchup just as a baseball matchup in general, because it's tough for me to pick a side. These are 2 teams that check off all my boxes. They are elite teams. These are 2 of my top 8 teams in the MLB. They are in elite form. Both of them are coming in on 9-game winning streaks. Someone's 9-game winning streak is going to snap tonight, and someone's going to be winning 10 straight. This is the best matchup of the day, hands down. I mean, that's really easy to say with 7 matchups. And
excuse me, there's still that Arizona-Pittsburgh game.
Oh, my bad. I forgot the bum fight. No, but looking at this game, I was basically heading into this game hoping that we're going to get plus money on either side, on one side here. And we didn't get it. And it is what it is. I really wanted to back, I believe the Yankees were around a +125 last night on some books. Just it never came out on our book. I really wanted to back the Yankees in this spot here. They had the day off yesterday from the postponement. So they're coming in on a day's rest in Atlanta. And it would be a lean towards the Yankees in this spot. I had this game lined around a pick'em. So they gave us a pick'em. Unfortunately, I can't get involved.
Yeah, you said there's no plus money. I mean, you only look at first 5, so there was
-107, -103 here.
There was plus money earlier today. I said if there was a team that gets the plus money, I'm taking them. I grabbed the Yankees today. I would even grab them right now at the -103 to throw them up. I do favor them in this matchup. I do like Montgomery over Ynoa. Looking at Ynoa, well, there was something that I really, the fact that he's made 1 start since coming back off of injury. Granted, it was a good start. He went no earned runs, 3 hits, and 5 in a third. It was against Miami though, so I'm not really that impressed with it. We'll see how it goes today. I do like the Yankees in this matchup. They've been hitting the ball really well. Their pitching has been solid. Their bullpen has gotten their act together. And this Yankees team is a dangerous team now. So is this Atlanta team. Atlanta, over the last 2 weeks, has gone from being down in the division. Now they're up 7 games over the Mets. 5 games over the Phillies. This Atlanta team is dominant too right now. But I'm saying the Braves winning streak comes to an end. I got the New York Yankees tonight.
Sounds good. I do have plays on these last 3 games, though. I like the later games tonight. We're looking at the Colorado Rockies at the Chicago Cubs here. The Cubs are on -125. It's a +115 the other way with the Rockies, a total of 9 in this game. Antonio Senzatella and Kyle Hendricks are pitching matchup for this one. Where are you looking at for this game?
I'm not really too interested in this one. Maybe a lean slightly towards the Cubs because I know Colorado is not good when leaving Coors Field. There are 2 totally different teams. They're a bad team on the road, but an elite team at home. And if anything, it's to lean towards the Cubs, but I'm not really too interested in this game.
You really knew exactly what I was going to say, didn't you? Yeah, looking at this matchup here, Antonio Senzatella is 2-9 with a 4.58 ERA, a 1.40 WHIP, and 112 innings pitched, 76 strikeouts, and 24 walks. On the other side, we get the major league leader in wins, Kyle Hendricks, at 14-5, a 4.04 ERA, a 1.33 WHIP, 144 and 2/3 innings pitched, 107 strikeouts, and 33 walks. And yes, you heard me correctly, Tim. The major league leader in wins.
I know.
With Walker Buehler and Julio Urias tied at 13, one win behind him. And I think that he extends his lead here today. This is definitely a matchup that all the stars are aligning here for me to bet the Cubs. They got the pitching advantage. Kyle Hendricks is a good pitcher, and Antonio Senzatella is a bum. And then we also get this Rockies team 14-45 on the road this year. And I believe their record's even worse on first game of road trips to a point where I think they're like 2-9 or something like that. They're really, really bad on their first game away from Coors Field. So it's more of a Coors Field fade here. This is more of a fade on the Rockies than it is a play on the Cubs, because we all know how great this Cubs team is right now. They're coming off of a sweep loss against the Royals, but I believe there's still value on the spot here with the Cubbies here. I'm taking them first 5, run line. You can get that for plus 105, so a little bit of nice plus money here. And as you know, this Rockies team, elite at home, awful on the road. So that's exactly where I'm going for this one here. Chicago Cubs, first 5, minus the half a run at plus 105 for this matchup.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead and move on to this one.
Yes, we have the Kansas City Royals at the Houston Astros here. Daniel Lynch takes on Zach Greinke. The pitching matchup here, minus 230 for the Astros. It's a plus 208 run back here on the Royals with a total of 9 in this game. And looking at this pitching matchup, Daniel Lynch 3-3 with a 5.12 ERA, a 1.50 WHIP, 38 and 2/3 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, and 16 walks. On the other side, Zach Greinke is 11-3 with a 3.43 ERA, a 1.11 WHIP, and 149 and 2/3 innings pitched, 107 strikeouts, and 29 walks. And looking at this matchup here, I feel like there's a pretty straightforward play for me here. Houston's the elite team. They're in okay form. They're in decent form. They're playing a bad team in Kansas City. Yes, they just came off of a sweep. They played the Cubs. Enough said there. And there's a 100% pitching advantage here for Zach Greinke over Lynch. And I'm going with the Houston Astros here in the first 5 innings, minus the half a run. It is a minus 150, but the Astros should take care of business here for this one. The Astros, I believe, have cashed the first 5 run line in like 3 or 4 straight games. Even though they lost yesterday, they still cashed that first 5 run line. And they're a team I'm expecting to get a few runs here in the first couple innings against Daniel Lynch, someone that I particularly do not trust. So I like the Astros here. First 5, minus a half. They are a very significantly better home team than they are a road team, obviously. 39-24 at home. And they're facing a Royals team that's 23-37 on the road. So I like the Astros here in this spot. I'll take them first 5, minus half a run, minus 150 for this one.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a different approach to this one. I do have the under in this game. And you said that you don't really trust Lynch. Lynch has been solid his past couple of starts. I'll even say in the last 5 starts between these two pitchers, Daniel Lynch has actually been the better pitcher. 1 earned run in 7 innings, 3 earned runs in 4 and 2/3. A little bit of a rough game against the Yankees, can give that one. 1 run in 5 innings against the White Sox, solid there. 3 runs in 6 innings against the Toronto Blue Jays. No runs in 8 innings against the Tigers. Lynch has actually been quite solid his past couple games, and he's gone under in all but one of those games. And the main reason why they didn't go under in all 5 of them was because Kansas City scored a bunch on the Yankees one game. On the other side with Zach Greinke, His past couple starts have been good. 1 earned run in 6 innings, no earned runs in 7, 3 earned runs in 6, 6 earned runs in 4, and then 4 earned runs in 4, 1 earned run in 6. Honestly, I think that Dylan's just been a little bit better pitcher. I think both pitchers are getting back in good form. I think they both have good games today. That's why I like the under. It'd be a slight actual lean towards the Kansas City Royals because they've also won 6 out of the last 7 games. 3 out of 4 of those games, and they went 3-1 in those games, was against Houston Astros. Yes, it was in Kansas City, but they still beat the Houston Astros. So just basing off of recent form, Kansas City is a slight lean for me. Not enough for me to want to bet it, but I have the under in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not putting too much weight on that sweep or the losing 3 out of 4 in Kansas City. This Astros team is, I think, 8 or 9 games better at home than they are on the road.
Whatever.
Moving on, we have our last MLB game of the day here. Marco Gonzalez, or Seattle Mariners and the Oakland Athletics, the matchup here. Minus 125 for the Athletics, plus 115 for the Mariners. A total of 9 in this one. Marco Gonzalez, Paul Blackburn, the pitching matchup for this one. Where are you looking at for the final game on this slate?
I did a free pick video on this one last night. I'm going with Seattle. They have looked really good lately. 7-3. Yes, they just had a bad series against Houston. But if we look at Marco Gonzalez, give him his last 5 games. No earned runs, 5 innings. 1 earned run, 9 innings. No earned runs, 6 innings. 1 earned run, 6 innings. 2 earned runs, 5 innings. He's been pitching solid, and he's won 3 out of the 5 games. Bullpens kind of blew the 2 that he didn't win. But he's been pitching really good, and I like it. And on the other side, you get Blackburn, who has pitched once this year. 3 earned runs in 5 innings. It was against the White Sox in a loss. But it's just nothing I could really get behind. I really like Marco Gonzalez in this matchup. You're getting Seattle at a nice plus 116 price tag. So I'm going with Seattle in this one.
Good morning, Allie. How are you doing?
Hi, Allie.
Yeah, looking at this matchup here, we have Marco Gonzalez, who is 5-5 with a 4.10 ERA, a 1.26 WHIP, and 94 in the 3rd innings pitched, 77 strikeouts and 30 walks. On the other side, Paul Blackburn is 0-1 with a 5.06 ERA, 1.50 WHIP. Granted, 5 in the 3rd innings pitched this season, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. And I'm looking at the same thing here for me. I'm going with Seattle here in this game. I'm taking them first 5, obviously. This bullpen, you saw they used up a lot of pieces during that 11 inning or 10 or 11 inning win yesterday against the Astros, and so I'm expecting them to be a little bit worn out today. And this is a Seattle team where I think the pitching pitching advantage is definitely with Marco Gonzalez in this one. And I have a feeling this is going to be like a 1-0, 2-0 game at the end of 5 innings where the Mariners will be up in this one. So I like the Mariners here, first 5, plus 100. I got them at plus 110, and literally 5 minutes later, they're at plus 100. I got this line like as it came out. So, yeah, I like the Mariners here, first 5, plus 100 now in this matchup. I think that they're up by the end of that 5th inning.
Yeah, that works. But that's everything for baseball. We do have one football game to go over today.
Yeah, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New Orleans Saints here. The Saints are 4-point favorites in this one. It's a minus 195 or plus 170 run back on these Jacksonville Jaguars. A total of 39.5 for this one. And looking at this matchup, let me grab my actual book that I need to be looking at. I'm expecting for the Jacksonville side, Lawrence, Minshew, and Beathard. And then on the other side, I'm expecting Jameis Winston is going to be the starter today. Then Taysom Hill, and Ian Book, the quarterbacks following after him. And for this matchup here, we're going to be eating some W's today with Jameis Winston. I figured out how to do that now. It's just putting your two fingers like that. We're going to be eating some W's there with Jameis Winston. I'm taking the Saints here. Now, I was trying to decide whether or not to take them money line or just the -4. For the video, I'm going to take the -4. I personally bet the money line, but I'm not going to be giving a -195 out on this video here. So I'm going with the Saints here -4 against the Jacksonville Jaguars tonight to take care of business. I don't hate a first half bet as well for the Saints. You can get the Saints -3.5 in the first half. I don't hate that either.
No, I'm on the same boat as you. I'm going with the Saints tonight. The quarterback room is better. We saw what Jacksonville did last week with Lawrence, with Minshew. They couldn't get anything done, and that was against a Browns team that wasn't particularly good. Now you're getting a Saints team that's a little bit better. So I do feel like this is a solid spot for the Saints in this one. I grabbed the -4 as well. Maybe even a slight look towards the under in this game, just because I don't think Jacksonville will score much tonight.
Fair enough. So yeah,
yes, they do.
Yes, they do. They won yesterday, though. They finally won. But yes, they do. We are well aware. We've been Mets fans since we were born, so we know all about this Mets team sucking. But we don't let that affect our handicapping. In fact, I've bet against the Mets a decent chunk the last week or so. So, that being said, we understand where our team is at. But yeah, that's going to just about wrap up this show.
Before we jump into a recap of all of the plays we have today, because we have so many of them.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. I know Craig's show was a little bit earlier. Our show is going to be at 10 o'clock on Mondays and Wednesdays.
And then Saturday and Sundays.
And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday will be at 11 o'clock. Obviously, we'll have a schedule posted. It'll probably end up being a pinned tweet. We'll have a post on Instagram and a post on our community thing. So if you guys are curious or just keep notifications on, even join the Facebook group. I know that always gives me notifications when we're like 20 minutes away from streaming and 3 minutes away from streaming. So it'll give you notifications with that. And then Higgs will be at 12. It'll be Detroit Lenny today at 1:30 for for Morning Wood Manic Monday. Get your 3-team parlays ready. If put them in, first 30 people in the stream gets to put it in. And if you get all 3 of them right, you'll get an additional play in the Morning Wood Last Woody Standing contest starting tomorrow. We'll be going over more of that when that comes out tomorrow. So make sure you stop by, say hi to Lenny today, put in the 3-team parlay. Game time decision today, 6 o'clock. I believe we're with Allie. Me, Nick, Allie, 6 o'clock. Might talk some baseball for today, the football game. I think there's a couple of college football that we might look at as well.
I did make my first couple of college football plays last night.
So we'll take a look at the Saturday games for that. So stay tuned for that as well. Seeing that today is a light day, so might as well try to throw in a couple of those. And then I'm not sure if any Total Chaos or anything tonight. There will be a Counter-Strike show tonight, 9 o'clock for tomorrow's games. Stay tuned for that on this channel. So just make sure you guys are all subscribed to Earle Sports Bets. You're subscribed to Winning Free Picks and Picks and Parleys. So go ahead and check all those guys out. But I love it when true fans know their team sucks. So many fans.
No, it's World Series or bust for the Mets this year. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but honestly, yeah. If I was the Mets right now, if I'm the Mets right now, DeGrom done for the year. Syndergaard, don't worry about coming back. Lindor, don't worry about coming back.
He'll be back on Sunday.
He'll be back on Sunday, so he can have a shot to get injured again. Just relax, players. We're not going to be good this year. We're already 7 games back. We're not going to be making playoffs. Wait for next year. We'll have a shot next year. So, but yeah, quick little recap before we head on out for the day. I got the Chicago White Sox today. I got the New York Yankees, the under in the Kansas City game, and the Seattle Mariners, and then the New Orleans Saints in football. And then for Little League,
no. We're not betting on 12-year-olds. 10 to 12-year-olds.
10 to 12-year-olds. Get it right, Nick.
Yeah, no, for me, though, I'm going with the Chicago Cubs first 5 run line, as well as the Astros first 5 run line and the Seattle Mariners first 5 money line. And then in the NFL, we're going to be eating some W's with Jameis Winston and the Saints tonight, minus the 4 points on that game.
Sounds good. All right, Nick. Finishing that one out for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this show. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earle Sports, or we go live, which is either 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.